Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is just going to be a really short video. I just wanted to tell you what fragrance I chose for last night's sort of like bonfire spring celebration party. Okay, I'm looking at the camera. That's really hard for me to learn. I chose Oud Satin Mood. This is one of my most expensive, one of my best fragrances, but it is not an easy reach. For those of you, this is the extrait version. It's created by and it's from the house of Maison Francis Kurkdjian. It is a rose, oud, vanilla fragrance with a little bit of violet and cinnamon. It's really incredible. And even though it has two types of rose, it doesn't to me seem like a rose fragrance because the vanilla is so yummy and creamy, and this fragrance is just to die for. It is masterpiece. I don't use that word a lot, but this in fact is one. I love this fragrance. I wore 3 sprays. That might have been overdoing it a little bit. It was perfect for the outdoors. I did get a compliment for this one outside, but I was standing pretty close to other people when we were singing, and my God, this choir, they were all professionals, but me. Like, I was the only, like, normal person that, I mean, I sung in a choir, I can carry a tune, but, like, their voices were just, that was an experience. I really, really felt so flattered, and just to be able to be a part of that. And we sang like 4 or 5 songs. 2 of them I'd never heard, but I was standing next to like a professional singer, and her voice was so incredible. I could just kind of, I kind of followed her, and I think it went pretty well. And then I wanted to just quickly tell you a little bit about this fragrance. What did I do with the sample now? I remember I told you a little bit about this little, oh, here it is. The little fragrances that come in these aluminum tubes. It's really hard to get that on camera, but the house is called La Bouche Rouge, and it's a makeup company, but they've just released 5 new fragrances, I think, for the first time, and they're really like into organic stuff. They use 93% materials from natural origin. They use only organic alcohol. It's all sort of recycled stuff. These are the little testers are aluminum or they're made from aluminum. What else was there to say? Oh, and then they only sell in 100 ml bottles, and then you can kind of refill your bottle. I mean, whoever does that though? I don't know what they're thinking, that a lot of people are going to get 100 ml bottles and keep refilling that specific one. But maybe they do, cater to that audience that really feels it's important with organic stuff and natural stuff. When I totally think that deserves some cred, that they have natural stuff. And this particular fragrance, all these fragrances are kind of like inspired by lipstick. So they all have kind of a lipstick sounding name. One is called Nude, one is called Rose, one is called Rouge, like this one, Rouge, and one is Bleu, and then there's one called Amber, and that one also they have like a leather thing that comes outside the glass bottle. It's really a very nice presentation. But I'm a little bit bored with this type of fragrance. To me, this is a rose fragrance. It doesn't have rose listed. All the other ones do, though, in this collection. And the notes are, it has ginger and pink pepper in the top, and then it has patchouli and benzoin. I think that's why I'm getting this kind of like rose vibe, because patchouli typically is paired with rose, and then in the bottom, cedar and vetiver. And if I look in my collection, what I have, what I came to think of right away when I smelled this fragrance was Rosae Mundi from Profumum Roma. The notes rose, patchouli, cedar, and vetiver, so quite similar notes. And also this one that I like a little bit more. See, this one I never wear. I'm kind of done with wearing rose fragrances. I just get bored. I don't know why. This is really pretty, but I don't wear it, and that combination is just, to me, it's been there, done that. I'm not interested in fragrances with rose anymore. So I just want to mention that, because if you like rose fragrances, I think definitely Rouge and maybe the other ones in the collection might be a good place to go. Or if you know people that are looking for an organic or like more natural perfume house, this might be something to check into. Quite pricey. I saw the price, I think in pounds, was like 175 in British pounds. So it's like, I don't know exactly what that represents, but it's $200 for 100 ml. I'm pretty sure it's something like that. And then I have this one from Maison Francis Kurkdjian. It's called Lumière Noire. I'm really practicing my French here. And this one has the same kind of note structure as Rosae Mundi, but it also has caraway, red hot chili pepper, and narcissus. And this one I like more. I don't know why, it's just more beautiful to me, and there's like more going on. It's not that just rose and patch, because rose and patch is just so boring to me. And this one has been in my collection for a while. I just kind of forgot about it. And then I started using it. I realized how beautiful it was. So this one has more in it, more happening. Maybe it is that red hot chili pepper. The Rouge, I just wanted to say about this Rouge, I kind of, there's no way of, I kind of broke off the top. It comes with a little top like that. You break it off and you can squirt out the contents, but like what, you can't really close this. So you really, it has 1 milliliter in there. So what I did was I squirted the rest into a decant, but I think that's a shame, because a lot of people might not even have decants. So you can basically then only try it like once, or maybe you'll put a little bit of, saran wrap or something around the top, perhaps. I don't know what the thought was there. I don't know. I think I'm done with this category of fragrance. It's just too boring to me. Do you like rose fragrances? Are there any ones that I definitely should try? I think they're beautiful but boring. That's just me right now. It might be a phase. I might be, growing out of rose. I might, revisit this category in the future. I'm just right now not so into it. So, yeah, those were my thoughts for today, guys. Goodbye.